Before we start our today's lecture, check out our 7-Figure Traders program, a program dedicated for you to become a high-performance trader, only going for $115 per month with trading signals included. Find the link in the description box below and join the winners. Welcome back to Bunnex Investment Group. In this video, we are going to continue with our daily market analysis. It's unfortunate that for the past days, I was not available to make these videos. So in our last episode, we were talking about euro against dollar, where we expected to see this particular flow to the downside, and it all came from the fact that an H4 cycle was issued, which is this one. An H4 cycle was issued. We had level 1 or impulse 1 to the upside, impulse 2 to the upside, and then we had impulse 3 to the upside, like that. So in that video, we said we wanted to see an M pattern to be issued and then anticipated to see this particular flow to the downside. So this was the analysis. Let's just see what actually transpired in that particular
It was engulfed with this drop to the downside, meaning that we now have one level to the upside like that, and then we had the last level to the upside like that. 3 levels in one direction. We expect to see the market to give us a reversal. In this particular case, what do we have? We have what we call a half a Batman cycle, right? A half a Batman peak for me. Something like this, I would be happy to take some shots from this particular point, right? If they do not do so and keep on dumping to the downside, there are now other tradable.
So that was how we actually predicted this move to the downside, and we said this move to the downside will either give us two things. Either it becomes a complete reversal to go to the downside, or it becomes a lead to the reset point. So it's either we are going to see the market go to the downside, or it's going to give us a cycle restart. So in this particular case, we saw that the market actually made some sort of a reset structure to go to the upside like that. Therefore, anything that we may want, if we are going to buy, I would say we need to buy before we cross over this particular zone. If we get some buys at this particular zone below the structure, we will actually make our buys. If we get some buys after this zone as well, buy setups, we will also buy in this particular case. What we do not want is to make some reactions at this particular price point. Why not make some reactions at this particular price point? It's all because there is a higher probability of manipulation whereby they can count some contracts. So if a buy setup comes above this zone or below that zone, it will be actually good, because there is also a higher probability of seeing the market drop after they go above this particular zone. So what are we waiting for? With this explanation, what is our verdict on EURUSD? Is EURUSD going to the upside or EURUSD going to the downside? What I would say is ultimately, or the long-term trend or the big drop on EURUSD is now coming above this level. So let's wait. Whilst we wait, as I've said, we can actually enjoy the flow to the upside, because I'm still anticipating to see a flow to the upside, and above that we are going to witness the big drop from that particular zone. So EURUSD in the long term, it is going to drop. This is basically not trading advice, of course, but basing on technical analysis. Then we can as well enter some buys whilst we wait for that long drop. So if there is a buy setup that we talk about in our tutorials and our trainings, mentorship, we can actually jump into the market, and a buy above the zone, we can jump into the market. But when we do so, let's watch out for H1 levels. Where are we in the cycle? At level 3 above this zone, we can now catch our big Euro USD drop. So basically, we are waiting for the big drop. Everyone wants to make a lot of money on that particular big drop. That note, we've come to the end of our episode 2 of our daily market analysis.